Right, joining me today are two very familiar faces here at the Amandeira Golf Resort. Westy, of course, who's the ace photographer and filmer of all these events, and Kieran McPartland, who's Jimmy Parker's so-called assistant in running this particular event. But Kieran, what I've seen of it here, I mean, a lot of the bowlers have commented on it, that you seem to be doing all the work. I mean, as you organise everything, and all Jimmy seems to be doing is calling names out and tossing coins. I mean, basically, Jimmy just seems to be a tosser, doesn't he?
Well, Jimmy insisted at the start of the week that he was going to be the tosser, and most people agreed with that.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely right. I'm doing all the work. He keeps disappearing for about 2 hours at a time. Eventually he comes back and he says he's been doing business, but I don't believe him for a minute. He's sneaking off drinking his bottles of Coke.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to be have a problem with Coke, doesn't he, you know?
Oh, he has. He snorts it as well as drinks it.
Yeah, we've noticed all of that. Now, there's also been some comments here this week about Jimmy involved in a certain amount of corruption. There was a party went out for dinner the other night, didn't they, Dave?
Don't ask me about Jimmy coining it. Yeah?
No. What actually happened that night?
Oh, he had us over, didn't he? He's a crook. Coining it left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
He decided, we'll have this sweep. Everybody put a pound coin on the table. Unknown to us, he'd gone to the waiter, the chap in charge, and asked how much the bill was. But the bet was who could get nearest guess the size of the bill, bearing in mind that we'd been told how cheap it was. So we all set a figure, and guess who won? And guess who's sneaking up behind now?
Yeah.
It's all lies.
No, it's all true. Go back tossing.
It was crookery of the highest order.
Certainly was, wasn't it? But he looked across. But what he did do, he looked across at mine and thought I'd put down 102, which upset him because he got 103. But mine was 112. You see, he was sweating. That was when he was sweating.
He had a sweat on.
Yeah. So, I gather he actually had a word with the proprietor of the restaurant, didn't he, beforehand?
So.
Yeah.
He certainly had some inside information.
Yeah.
It's what we call insider trading.
Yeah.
That's normal, isn't it?
It's a criminal offence.
It's normal, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the way through.
There's also been talk of him illegally importing food from Britain. I mean, is there any truth in that? I mean, you're sharing a villa with him. Can you enlighten us on that, Kieran?
I have to say, when he opened his bag, he'd smuggled in corned beef, braised beef dinners, gallons of Coca-Cola, and some ready meal. I can't remember, some, as he calls it, foreign muck. I'm not sure what it was.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know if the immigration authorities have caught up with him, but I gather there are investigations going on into this, isn't there?
There's been an anonymous phone call. It was rumoured it come from Wales, but I'm not sure whether that's true or not.
Yeah, there's no truth in that at all.
We're not mentioning our names, but we think we know it's right about the...
So there's a possibility he may not be allowed back in the country for this October event. Kieran, is that correct?
He's hoping to stay here rather than go home because they won't let him back in if he leaves.
Yeah, that's right. And then finally, last night there was a group of us went out for dinner. There was 9 of us went out, and it was Jimmy's round apparently as well, and he disappeared.
He decided to duck out. There was a rumour that he was having a visitor from somebody. I'm not
sure. Visitor.
A lady visitor.
Yes.
All I could say, when I got back to the villa at about 11 o'clock, he was absolutely shattered. He was laid prone on the settee, so I don't know what he'd been up to. I wouldn't like to speculate.
I had heard that he was supposed to be showing his nuptials. What that means, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's something to do with the computer, I don't.
So I mean, really, the going around the green here. I mean, everybody's saying he's just a crook of the highest order.
Oh,
really,
that's about right. Yeah.
King crook.
That's quite correct.
I can confirm that.
Yeah. So it's absolute filth, really, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll second that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for that, for enlightening us on all this, and I'm sure this tape will be passed on to the right authorities.
Just as long as you get the facts right, that's all we bother us, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for that.
It's a pleasure.